Big news coming out of Los Angeles. The Chargers are bringing back a familiar force. Veteran pass rusher Khalil Mack is staying. The two sides have agreed to a one-year deal. The contract is worth $18 million. That means Mack will return for his 13th NFL season. He was expected to hit free agency this week, but the Chargers moved quickly to keep him. Since arriving in Los Angeles, Mack has been dominant. He already has more sacks with the Chargers than he had in Chicago. And now he's getting another chance to chase history. The big question now is simple. What kind of impact can Khalil Mack still make in year 13? In a league defined by speed, youth, and constant roster turnover, longevity remains one of the most impressive achievements an NFL player can accomplish. Very few defensive players manage to remain dominant deep into their careers, especially at one of football's most physically demanding positions. That is why the decision by the Los Angeles Chargers to bring back Khalil Mack on a one-year, $18 million contract carries meaning far beyond a simple roster move. For more than a decade, Mack has represented one of the most recognizable defensive forces in professional football. From his early rise as a relentless edge rusher to his current role as a veteran leader, his career has been built on a combination of power, intelligence, and relentless pursuit of the quarterback. The Chargers understand that players like Mack do not come around often. That understanding explains why the organization moved quickly to secure his return before free agency could begin. Allowing a player of Mack's caliber to test the open market would have created immediate interest from multiple contenders searching for pass rush help. Instead, Los Angeles eliminated the uncertainty and ensured that one of its most experienced defensive leaders will remain part of the team's plans for another season. What makes this decision particularly interesting is the statistical context surrounding Mack's time in Los Angeles. During his tenure with the Chargers, he has recorded 36.5 sacks. That number already surpasses the 36 sacks he accumulated during his time with the Chicago Bears. Even more remarkable is how close he now stands to another milestone. Mack is only 4.5 sacks away from surpassing the 40.5 he recorded with the Raiders earlier in his career. Those numbers illustrate something important. Despite entering the later stages of his career, Mack continues to produce at a level that places him among the most reliable pass rushers in the league. Consistency is one of the most valuable qualities a defense can possess. While explosive offenses dominate highlight reels, defensive stability often determines whether a team can compete against the league's most dangerous quarterbacks. A single disruptive defender can change the rhythm of an entire game. Quarterbacks feel the pressure. Offensive coordinators adjust their protection schemes, and suddenly the entire structure of an opposing offense begins to shift. That is the type of impact Khalil Mack has delivered throughout his career. For the Chargers, bringing him back also reflects a strategic decision about leadership inside the locker room. Veteran defenders often serve as the emotional anchors of NFL teams. Their preparation, work ethic, and experience influence younger players who are still learning how to navigate the league. Mack has spent years establishing a reputation as a professional who approaches the game with discipline and intensity. Those traits matter during long seasons when injuries, travel schedules, and playoff pressure begin to test the resilience of a roster. Younger pass rushes benefit from observing how a veteran prepares for games, studies film, and manages the physical demands of the position. That mentorship becomes part of a team's long-term development strategy. From a tactical standpoint, the Chargers' defense could gain significant flexibility with Mack returning for another season. Edge rushers create opportunities for the entire defensive front. When a pass rusher consistently threatens the edge, offensive lines are forced to adjust their blocking schemes. Extra protection might be assigned to one side of the formation,
Tight ends or running backs may be required to assist in blocking. Those adjustments can open opportunities for other defenders to attack. Interior defensive linemen may find more favorable matchups. Blitz packages can become more effective, and the overall pressure rate of the defense can increase. All of that begins with the presence of a disruptive edge rusher. The Chargers clearly believe Mack still has the ability to generate that type of disruption. The financial structure of the deal also reflects an interesting balance between risk and reward. A one-year contract provides flexibility for the organization while still rewarding Mack with significant compensation for his production and experience. For the player, the agreement offers another opportunity to prove that he remains one of the league's most dangerous pass rushes. For the team, it ensures that their defense retains a proven playmaker during a critical stage of roster development. Fans in Los Angeles will likely welcome the news. Few defensive players generate excitement the way elite pass rushes do. A strip sack in the fourth quarter, a game-changing pressure on third down, or a relentless pursuit of the quarterback can instantly shift the momentum of a game. Those moments create lasting memories for supporters who follow the team week after week. Mack has delivered many of those moments throughout his career. And now, Chargers fans will have another season to watch him chase quarterbacks across NFL stadiums. Looking ahead, the implications of this deal could extend into the broader defensive strategy of the franchise. If Mack continues to produce at a high level, it provides the Chargers with a stable foundation for their pass rush while younger defenders develop around him. That combination of veteran experience and emerging talent can create a dangerous defensive front. And in a league filled with explosive passing offenses, the ability to pressure quarterbacks remains one of the most valuable assets any defense can possess. Ultimately, the return of Khalil Mack represents more than just another contract agreement. It represents belief. Belief that experience still matters. Belief that leadership still shapes locker rooms, and belief that even in his 13th season, Khalil Mack can continue to influence the outcome of football games. The Chargers are betting that the veteran edge rusher still has plenty left to prove. And if his past performances offer any indication, opposing quarterbacks may soon be reminded exactly why Khalil Mack has spent so many years among the NFL's most feared defenders.